Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel Brainy Boards. Today we are going to discuss about Newton's first law of motion. The first law of motion is part of the three laws which were laid down by Sir Isaac Newton. Newton's first law of motion is also called as the law of inertia, and it states an object will remain at rest or in uniform motion in a straight line unless acted upon by an external force. In simpler terms, objects like to keep doing what they are doing, staying still or moving at a constant speed, unless something pushes or pulls on them. The first law of motion is precisely the reason why planets stay in their orbit around the Sun. It is also the principle behind why moons orbit planets and why satellites remain in their trajectories around celestial bodies without. Before we get into more detail about the first law itself, let's understand a very crucial concept, a concept called as inertia. So, inertia is a tendency of an object to resist changes in its motion. It's like the laziness of objects. They prefer to keep doing what they're doing. Imagine you're sitting in a car. When the car is at rest, you also stay at rest because of inertia. You need something like the car moving forward suddenly to overcome your inertia and get you moving. Similarly, if you push a heavy box, it might take a lot of force to get it moving because it has a lot of inertia. Once it's moving, it wants to keep moving unless something else stops it. Newton's first law also states that an object will continue moving in a straight line at a constant speed unless acted upon by an unbalanced force. Now let's break this down with the help of an example. If you roll a ball on a flat surface which has no bumps or friction, it will keep rolling at the same speed forever if nothing else interferes. But if there's something in the way, like a wall or a person's foot, the ball will stop because the force from the barrier acts against the motion of the ball. Let's look at some everyday examples of Newton's first law in action. Ice skating is a perfect example. Once you give yourself a push, you keep gliding until you encounter friction or decide to stop. Riding a bike is another example. When you stop pedaling, you keep moving forward due to inertia, which is a tendency of an object to resist change in its motion. So, to wrap it up, Newton's first law tells us that objects like to keep doing what they're doing unless something else makes them to stop or change its direction. It's like they have a natural laziness, a preference for staying at rest or moving steadily. And that's Newton's first law of motion. Simple yet powerful, just like the man who discovered it. So, next time you're coasting on your skateboard or watching a ball roll, remember the wisdom of Sir Isaac Newton. Thank you for joining me today. Keep exploring the wonders of physics and remember, stay curious. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more educational content. Share this video